So many of our people take trips, go to places and see them. Bobby Glass and them love to travel. They go every summer to get away from me, I think. But nevertheless, they go every time they get a chance. But they do. They come back and they say, we ran into such horrible things in the church. And then they'll, at a deacon's meeting, begin to tell them, we don't want to be like that. And sometimes you get the feeling like, well, you're in a little pocket of truth. You're all that there is. And then you come way over here to Virginia and find like-minded brethren everywhere. I really appreciate y'all. I know you love the truth, and I do appreciate the way you support each other. My son-in-law told me about that, and I really believe it's very good. It's fairly good where I am, but I think y'all got it beat, and I think y'all just keep on smiling and going. The country up here is so beautiful. I've looked at a cactus plant, had to kind of think it was lovely. You come up here and you just see the tall trees, the verdant and green, lush leaves, and you feel like you're in a good place. Y'all have a lot going for you here. And I know sometimes it's very difficult to believe because you can see so much work. And you need to be better at it. But it's coming. I think all things begin with prayer. Every good thing, I think, begins with prayer. Fervent prayer. Paul, I learned that from the Apostle Paul. And he taught us how to pray. And I pray that my prayer life will be better. Amen. And for the little things, we're very grateful for the big things. But we're grateful for all we have. And I just have to tell you, I've enjoyed being with y'all. I couldn't believe my daughter treated me so nice this whole time. And if it wasn't her handing me something, it was him handing me a cup of coffee. I'm not used to being waited on like that. And of course, I lost my wife. I will confess to you, I am glad about one thing, that I got to serve her for a couple of years. And I got to wait on her in many, many things I would have never believed. And I got to do that, made me feel good. But also, I got to thinking about it, I could not ever catch up. She's done so much for me all my life. I wish I could do more, and I know as we carry on with our children and love what's in the church, I'm doing her will. Well, I wanted to kind of look at these. We've heard all our life, and maybe it'll cause a thought in you, and maybe a good thought. And you'll go on from there and build on it. You'll have things that will be meaningful to you and the people around you and to your family. Have you ever heard things like this? Well, they find out you're religious. You may have talked to them a little. I want to tell you the way I believe is it really doesn't matter what you believe as long as you're sincere. You ever heard that? Yeah. One time, my first full-time work, I got out of preacher school and I went to Vermont, mission work, and loved it. And it was a good work, good people up there. Especially, they loved the Texas accent. And they just trust you, love you, and we went up there. I was driving down the road, and it just looks at everywhere you look should be on a postcard, on a calendar. It's just like you see. And there was this beautiful, just countryside. Then I looked, and here's this old plant of some type, a house of some type. And I was watching that, and all of a sudden I felt really a whoosh. And I had run someone right off the road. Well, that was kind of distressing to me. It was a little more distressing when I looked in the rearview mirror. They were okay, but it was the sheriff. And I saw him turning around. I read a proverb that just fits that. A drowning man will grab at a serpent. So I began to think, maybe he's after someone else he's turning around. Maybe. I thought, you don't give up hope, but sure enough, he followed me. I pulled over. I learned from Solomon by that time, a soft answer turneth away wrath, and I could think of that. But he came up, the veins on his neck were swollen, and my eyes lingered too long, and I apologize. He calmed down. I'll get out of here. I think it was the Texas accent he liked. But, you know, by the way, that reminds me of a story. Y'all need to hear a story about Texas. I'm one. It hadn't been that bad, you know, to have one over. I know of some worse. But nevertheless, this Vermonter and this Texan got to know each other on a train. And they talked and liked one another, knit together. It stopped, they got off to get a cup of coffee, a piece of pie, both of them. So they got back on, and the Texan looks down where they were sitting, and there was some old cowboy curled up in their chair. Well, he did, he pulled out his gun, and he pistol whipped that guy unmercifully. And then the guy, he said, crawl on over there to your seat. And he pistol whipped him a little more, and he's crawling over there, making sounds, a little bit like animal sounds. He looked over at him, he said, you do that again, ever, I'll kill you. And he got to thinking. He felt a little bit bad, so he turned to the Vermonter and he said, sir, I want to apologize to you. That's the type of man that gives Texas a bad name. Sorry. But some are just like that. We've met them. Well, it doesn't matter what you believe as long as you're sincere. Well, I've always thought about, okay, let's try that in medicine. Why is it that we get in religion, we think we can just go anywhere and study? But try it in medicine. The doctor says, well, I think you've got lung cancer. He said, I think I've just got a bad cough. It's that last northern. Got lung cancer, sir. I hate to tell you, but all the signs point toward the test here and all of it. And I say to him, well, I'll tell you something, doctor. You haven't learned this, maybe you listen up. It doesn't really matter what you believe as long as you're sincere. Would you do that? No, of course not, but that's the way it is. You try it in law, you try it in medicine. It doesn't work, but it's okay for religion. Have you ever had this one happen? Okay, I've had many Bible studies. I was telling Chris and Trent one time, I finally got away. I said several times I need to go, and he called me back. The Bible study didn't do any good. I hate to tell you this, but he was from Massachusetts. I drove all the way there. I'd heard about him. Got up early in the morning so we could read his Bible before he went to work. One of the last things he said to me was, he took that cigar out of his mouth, turned it to the other side. He had already told me the Lord was going to take it away from him someday. I wonder what we do. Even a little self-will and vom, been buffeting the body. But nevertheless, he actually told me this. I don't make up anything. If you tell a lie out there, it's no different. If you're in the pulpit, a lie is a lie. And I don't like that. But he said to me, okay. Peter said it. I just disagree with Peter. A man is that religious? And that's all he could come back on. I read it over and over. Opened the door and it was daylight. We'd studied all night long. Barbara was in tears and had the troopers out looking for me and all of that. I could hardly sleep even after that because I just couldn't get my mind around someone acting like that. And after we had been to an all-night Bible study. But nevertheless, it did happen. And you'll have things like this. You're studying with someone, you tell them, he that believeth and is baptized shall be saved. He that believeth not shall be damned. And they look at you and have the front to reach and say, you're judging me. I go to the doctor's office. I went not long ago and I got up on the scales and I was weighed. And the nurse said, Mr. Moffitt. I said, what, I gained a lot of weight or something? No, you lost a little bit. But what would she do if I said, you're judging me? And she said, no, I'm not. Look, right there. You've lost 4 pounds.